बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम औज़ुबिल्लाहि मिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। शुरू करता हूँ अल्लाह के पाक नाम से जो सबसे बड़ा मेहरबान और रहम वाला है। In the name of Allah, most beneficent, benevolent and merciful. Thank you very much for to be the part of this beautiful evening where there are our officials. Like, I'm really honored that Mr. William Colton, assemblyman from our Brooklyn, he's here. I'm really thankful to Mr. William Colton. I'm thankful to Susan Zhang. She's from District 43rd. She's the chief of staff. She's the chief of staff of Mr. William Colton and running for city council as our honored woman. I'm really thankful to Seema Karatnaya, who is also the peace and global ambassador from our beautiful country, United States of America. I'm really honored. Thank you very much, Dr. Anilita Kapoor. Thank you very much, Abdul Sattar Sahib, and especially our Kashmiri American community, the real Kashmiri American community. Because of this community, we are going to launch this beautiful organization, the Kashmiri American Alliance. And at this time I'll request Dr. Saiba, Dr. Professor Farad Sabah Saiba. She is a professor of business from CUNY, especially from Brooklyn College. She's a community advocate. She is running a beautiful organization with the name of FIDE. I think it's a foundation of inclusion, diversity and equity. Dr. Saiba, take the stage. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you, Manzu, for the honor and respect. I welcome you all again. We are here to celebrate the new year. You know that it's a new chance to create the dreams for a brighter future, the dreams to be good, to be bright, to be standing out. Thank you very much for coming. Today we are gathered here to celebrate Kashmiri American Alliance. We call it KAA. I'm going to go through all the vision, mission, goals and objectives shortly, but let me call on stage two beautiful Hasnain Muhammad for Tilawat Quran Pak, and then he is going to be joined by Awais Dawood for Naat. Thank you very much, guys, for making it today. Thank you.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألم تر كيف فعل ربك بأصحاب الفيل ألم يجعل كيدهم في تضليل وأرسل عليهم طيرا أبابيل ترميهم بحجارة من سجيل فجعلهم كعصف مأكول. صدق الله العظيم.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Awais Dawood. Today I will be singing a Naat. Sallallahu alayka ya Rasool Allah wa sallam alayka ya Habib Allah. फलक के नज़ारों ज़मीं की बहारों फलक के नज़ारों ज़मीं की बहारों सभी दे मनाओ हुजूर आ गए हैं हुजूर आ गए हुजूर आ गए हैं हुजूर आ गए हैं हुजूर आ गए हैं हुजूर आ گئے ہیں حضور آ گئے ہیں انوکھا نرالا وہ ذیشان آیا وہ سارے رسولوں کا سلطان آیا رے بادشاہ ہو ارے کج کلا ہو نگاہیں جھکاؤ حضور آ گئے ہیں 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 سما ہے ثنا حبیب خدا کا یہ میلاد ہے سرور انبیاء کا نبی کے گداؤ سب ایک دوسرے کو مبارک سناؤ حضور آ گئے ہیں 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 ہوا چار سو رحمتوں کا بسیرا اجالا اجالا سویرا سویرا حلیمہ کو پہنچی خبر آمنہ کی میرے گھر میں خیر الورا آ گئے ہیں حضور آ گئے ہیں حضور آ گئے ہیں حضور آ گئے ہیں حضور آ گئے ہیں مولاي صل وسلم دائما ابدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم مولاي صل وسلم دائما ابدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم Allah said peace and blessings upon your beloved the best and perfect creation that you have created alhamdulillahi منشئ الخلق من عدم ثم الصلاة على المختار في القدم مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم look at the heavens, the earth, the shining sun and the moon. When Allah made all of them, He made them all just for you. There is no one like you. There is no one who's the same. So merciful is your nature and so high is your name. All the prophets and messengers are in need of you. They all take steps from your ocean and desire to serve you. وَكُلُّهُمْ مِنْ رَسُولِ اللَّهِ طرفا من البحر أو رشفا من الديام مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. The Lord has sworn by the beauty of the curls in your hair and by the place of your birth and by the cloak that you wear. The Lord has sworn by the beauty of the noor on your face, so beautiful. Mustafa, balligh maqam. Oh, beautiful Mustafa, bless your service with the one gaze, Ya Rabbi, bil Mustafa, balligh maqasidana waghfir lana ma madaya wasiyal karami.
Jazakallah, mashallah. I welcome all guests and especially कश्मीरी कम्युनिटी की तरफ से तमाम लोगों का दिल की अथाह गहराइयों से शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ। आज हमारे कश्मीरी रहनुमा जनाब अजीम दाद साहब तशरीफ़ लाए, उनका भी दिल की अथाह गहराइयों से शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ। सलीम दाद साहब और बाकी जितने कश्मीरी कम्युनिटी के मेहमान तशरीफ़ लाए, उन सब का मैं दिल की अथाह गहराइयों से शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ।
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you very much again. I was missing some name, and those names were our graceful, beautiful Miss Immigrant. Have a big round of applause for Miss Immigrant. Special thanks to our newly elected fighter assemblyman, Mr. Lester Chang. Mr. Lester Chang. He defeated a long time candidate, Mr. Peter Abbey. So welcome always. So I'm really thankful to past Vice President, current President, Ms. Ruby Shaheen. Give her a. I'm really honored that I'm saying thanks to Mr. Majid Bhai from another newly organized and newly launched organization. We also welcome Mr. Lester Chang's wife. You should introduce yourself. So, जैसा कि Kashmiri American community, I believe so. It's a beautiful, viable community in this country, and you know, if you Google Kashmir, just Google Kashmir, and you will get to know what's going on inside Kashmir. But we are not here for a political purpose. We are here to launch a newly launched organization with the name of Kashmiri American Alliance. So give a big round of applause to Mr. Saghir Khan, who is behind all the scenes, especially Saghir Khan and Mr. Khalid Mughal and Kashmiri American. Also give a big hand to one of our friends, Mr. Sayyid Alamdar Shah Sahib. Stand up, please. And this gentleman, he is running a very beautiful mega digital organization with the name of Chase News. So he is asking me again and again, rightly, Mr. Sajid Sawar, his father, this young guy's, his father, he spent his whole life for the cause of Kashmir in this country around the globe. So he's the son of this guy. His father's name is Mr. Sawar Khan, and his name is Sajjad Sawar, and he is also a Kashmiri American. So please, I believe so most of you know about Kashmir. So go ahead, you say some words. So go ahead.
स्पेशली अजीम दाद साहब के लिए भरपूर तालियां। इन्होंने कश्मीर की आज़ादी के लिए अपना बड़ा अहम किरदार अदा किया है, तो इनका अप्रिशिएट बनता है। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर कमिंग।
Acha ji. Oh, we really welcome. Give a big round of applause to Mr. Orlando Rosa, MPA. So he's from our graceful, honorable Congresswoman Mahatarma Edward D. Clark. So give him a round of applause, please. Okay, Mr. Khan is saying that his friend, he come all the way from Connecticut. His name is Zamir Khan. So give him a big round of applause, please. हम पासफो की टीम जो पाकिस्तानी अमेरिकन skilled women organization है, what I believe as a journalist, they serve during the period of COVID from the last more than 4 years. They spent this community, diverse community, in a big way. So give them a round of applause, please. Big round of applause. Dr. Anuradha Kapoor, she's a very well-renowned doctor. She's a surgeon. So please. हमारी जो sisters बैठी हुई हैं, Kashmiri American sisters, we salute them, we respect them. They are really honorable. Most of our sisters back in Kashmir, in occupied Kashmir, in hell Kashmir, they are sacrificing their life, their dignity, just for the sake of liberty and freedom and justice. So, मैं इस मौके पर इनवाइट करता हूँ मोहतरमा समीरा नूर को. समीरा नूर, शी विल इंट्रोड्यूस हरसेल्फ, कम ऑन द स्टेज, और अपने हवाले से बताइएगा अपनी जो tell the august audience about your Asian American Advisory Council. She is nominated by the Mayor of New York, Miss Sumera Noor.
Thank you so much, everyone, and official, honorable, all the official, Miss Seema, and all the honoree here. And thank you, Manzoor Bhai, and thank you, Saghir Khan Sahab. We are really proud to be here tonight. It's a wonderful event from Kashmiri, all the Kashmiri people, and I'm a proud member of Asian Affairs Advisory Council at Mayor Office. Thank you so much for having me here.
For a little time, we'll invite another, Pakistani Americans, they are trying their best to be the part of this beautiful fabric of New York society for this mosaic. So they are trying. My purpose as a journalist to uplift my community. I don't have any purpose, because when I see other communities like Chinese American, Spanish American, Italian American, somehow they are very well connected. They are very good. Their living standards are better than our community. So as a journalist, I wish that I have to connect my community to this specifically to the officials like yourself, so they can well connected, and they should have the same fair share from the city resources which different other communities have. So I'll invite another CEO of Pak Sadiq American, Mohtarma Naila Jafar Sahiba, come over the stage and tell us about your presence, about your non-profit. For 2-3 minutes, come over and tell the august audience about yourself and about your organization. Ajay.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good evening. I'm the CEO of Pak Sadiq American Community Organization. My organization is helping the food stamp, cash assistance, rent, and other community help all over. And most of the other purpose for next my organization setup. Thank you so much. Most of the people are the Kashmiri, and thank you so much for Saghir Khan for inviting me, and the most of people like Chinese. Thank you so much. You are coming. Thank you so much.
So thank you very much. I'm trying to change a little bit myself without the permission of my management, not boss, management. So I'll request, I think first come, first serve. I'll really honor to invite our Honorable Assemblyman, Mr. William Colton, to say a word.
I am really very honored to be here because what you are doing is such important work. Bringing people together, reaching out, bringing people together. That's how we do good for others. And that's the most important thing that we can do. Reach out to others, bring them together, and do good. And the Kashmiri people deserve respect, they deserve rights and services. And it's by organizations being formed like this one where we can get the respect and the rights that everyone is entitled to. And as you go about doing that, we must make sure we also fight for and speak for everyone else's rights and respect. Because when we do that, we are strong. I go to many different organizations and I see many different traditions and food and languages. When we put them all together, and when we respect them, we have something very good happening in our community. So I'm proud to be here, I'm honored to be here, and I wish you much good in your efforts to be able to demand rights and services and to work together and do good with others. And Susan Zwang, my Chief of Staff, has here a citation which I prepared to the Kashmiri American Alliance, recognizing you for the good work that you accomplished for New York State. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Doctor. Yeah, we are inviting at this beautiful moment to Dr. Anirita Kapoor. She's a surgeon. She's Indian American. So please listen to her carefully. Thank you, Dr. Anirita Kapoor.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here today. Our community friend, Mr. Sagar Khan, who has arranged this beautiful alliance with the American community, the Kashmiri Americans. I think he's done a great job. He deserves an applaud. I would like to please clap for him. And in making the Kashmiri vision and the Kashmiri community well known into the New York City is a very, very big job. And I think him bringing all of these people out is totally a tremendous job. Number one. Number two, I have heard such beautiful things. I'm originally from India, an Indian American physician, but I've heard wonderful things about the Kashmiri people, their foods, the location and the place. It's just like a paradise of Asia, it's known as. So it is such a beautiful country, or the part of our country. So I must say and congratulate everybody here and thank you for being here to support and be here to give them the encouragement they need to establish this alliance and continue forward with all the success in this endeavor. And God bless us all, and let us all work together as brothers and sisters of the community and help each other and support in whatever we all need. And this is the way to connect and be global. Thank you so much. God bless us all.
Thank you, Dr. Saiba. I am really thankful and welcome to our So we welcome Mayor's Office, Muslim Liaison Officer Muhtarma Atiya Shahnaz Sahaba, former President, former CEO of Pakistani American Women Organization. Welcome to this beautiful gathering. And now I'll request Dr. Saiba, Dr. Farah Saiba to come over the stage and tell the August gathering more about the fight and about the next stage of the program.
I welcome Ms. Atiya Shahnaz. Thank you so much.
So those who don't know about Atiya Shahnaz, she is from our beautiful office of Mayor Office of Immigrant, and she is the Muslim liaison officer for our Muslim women of this great city of New York. So she run this when COVID-19 started back 3 years back. Her organization, the Pakistani American Skilled Women Organization, was the first ever organization who was serving this beautiful city, the people of this community, specifically Pakistani American and the rest of diverse community. Please give her a big round of applause.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone and good evening. I was thinking like that there is time to give me because I was in a rush because guest in a house and then I came. Thank you so much Mansoor bhai for your appreciation, love, regards always. And thank you so much Mr. Saghir Khan and Raja Saab to arrange this beautiful event to celebrate New Year celebration 2023. Thank you so much. A lot of prayers, best wishes for all my community. May Allah bring this year joy, happiness, success, blessings, peace and safety for all of us, especially for Pakistani community and especially for Kashmiri community. I'm seeing a lot of my colleagues here, my best friend Seema, Orlando, all community members, Raja Sahab, Amisha Sahab and all my passport team. And Dr. Saiba is here. Thank you so much. And Farah is on the way. I think she's here. Thank you so much, everyone. There's a lot of things like we can say, but the one thing I want to clear for our officials are here. Like we request again to give self-determination rights to our Kashmiri community according to United States laws. Like I was missing the which kind of like the article number, but I was searching in internet and they say the 39 article in 1948, like United Nations, they passed already to give the self-determination rights to Kashmiris, and I think it's a time to act on it, and it's the time again to raise our voice, like to get the freedom. I think it will be a 2023 to get the freedom for Kashmiri nations. Because we are seeing because it's a long journey to fighting our Kashmiri women for freedom, the fighting for freedom, our Kashmiri brothers, sisters, youth. Every day we see there the violation of human rights. You know, that's not good, that's not acceptable anymore. So I think there are a lot of things we are done already, a lot of protests, a lot of events to condemn the thing, but now is the time to act on that resolution, and we want freedom for Kashmir. So we have to think about it, we have to do something about it, we have to talk with our officials, we have to talk with our council persons, our assembly members, our mayor, our president, like we need freedom for Kashmir now. This is the time, this is the year, inshallah, and our best wishes are with our Kashmiri brothers and sisters. Like, I request to all human rights organizations, like once a while you have to visit the Kashmir also. You see what kind of thinking they are going on in Kashmiris, in humiliation, injustice, behavior, that's not acceptable anymore. So I request to for us sit with Kashmiri people and fight for, together to get the freedom in this year. So thank you so much everyone, thank you so much Manzoor bhai. I really appreciate PASO member always. Your support for community. You are brave, you are not, you are a fighter. Thank you so much for your support. I salute to my Kashmiri sisters here who have supported their brothers in the way to get the freedom in the journey. Thank you so much for your effort, your love, and thank you so much all Pakistani community, and best wishes for upcoming year. Thank you so much. A lot of things we can say, but it's a time everyone needs to speak up on the podium. Thank you so much. Well done, Atiya Shehnaz, well done. You're a pride of Pakistan, daughter of Pakistan, representing every woman of Pakistan in the mayor's office. Thank you very much. We are proud of you. We welcome Ms. Farah Lewis, Councilwoman, District 45. Welcome for gracing the event. Thank you very much for coming and joining our hands to celebrate the New Year. Today is a night of celebration anyway. We are celebrating so many things, the diversity in the Kashmir, the beauty of Kashmir, what do you say? Kashmir is called heaven on earth, So we are here to celebrate so many beautiful things, but first of all, we have to invite who? Mr. Saran Sosa to say something. Salsa. Come up on stage for me.
So we are very sorry if you are not pronouncing your name well. You can introduce yourself. I'm really sorry for that. So sometimes names are difficult for us. So give him a big round of applause, please. Thank you very much.
I welcome to Mr. Zahur Chaudhary, Kashmiri community के very active और nice person है. इस प्रोग्राम में आने पे हम आपको खुश आमदीद कहते हैं. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good evening. Thanks for having me. And to the local politicians, thank you for supporting this event. I want to congratulate Mr. Khan for doing a fabulous job and putting this together and bringing awareness important to Kashmir. I was clueless until I had a conversation with him about what's going on in Kashmir and why it's so important for them to get their independence. So this is a great event to bring awareness, knowledge to what's going on outside our own bubble. Sometimes, living in New York can trap you in a bubble, but as we come here together from different cultures and different walks of life, it's good that we come together for a common cause, and I don't think there's no more better common cause than freedom. Okay, so I want to say that, and I was telling Mr. Khan, I know the organization is called Kashmiri American Alliance, but we may have a sister organization soon called Friends of Kashmir. So thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much. I'm not going to repeat his name. I don't want to mess up again, but thank you very much for the beautiful words. Okay, now, since we have officially kickstarted the whole thing, I want to just quickly go through the vision, mission, goals, and objectives of the Kashmiri American Alliance before I just invite the founder and the CEO of this nonprofit. Basically, the main objective here is, the mission is to bringing people together. You know that the beauty of this community is to bringing and bridging them together, to create synergy. You know that synergy when we are talking about strengths and weaknesses both. So we are creating synergy here. We are talking about the strengths and weaknesses at the same time, but uplifting, celebrating, supporting each other as a community and help those who are in need, basically. So the vision is to bring people together, Pakistani people from Kashmir, people from Pakistan. They have 4 distinctive objectives, basic. First one is youth leadership and development. KAA is very much interested in, because youth is our future. They are the life, we want to make them lifelong leaders so that they can take care or make the future bright, basically, for all of us. So leadership in youth is one of the priority area for them. Number 2 is gender equity and women empowerment. So they want to promote gender equity in personal and professional both lives, plus women empowerment. The women bringing Atiya Shahnaz and all the other women like me, myself, who are making, we are trying to make our impact positive, basically. To celebrate their success is basically a real example of how they celebrate women empowerment, basically. So you have seen, you have witnessed it yourself. Then the food crisis in New York City or state. So one of the main objectives for them is to deal with the crisis in food disparities and other things. Number 4, health and well-being. So the health and the well-being, both in terms of to get access to health, equal access to health. You know that there are so many things we have to do in the area of health and well-being. There are so many things going on when we are talking about mental health and physical and psychological health. So these are the main objectives of Kashmiri American Alliance, with the vision to bring everybody together, to give Kashmiri people a platform to celebrate themselves, their identity, being distinctiveness, and share it with others as well. So thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for having us. Thank you very much for supporting us. I'm now inviting, okay, he wants to, yeah.
Thank you very much, and I'm really honored to introduce our Honorable Deputy, I believe it's a Deputy Consul General, Mr. Nawab Adil. Give him a big round of applause, please. Deputy Consul General from Pakistan. I'm really honored. I haven't said words about Farah Lewis. Welcome again. So at this time, thank you very much. At this time, I will request our beloved brother, Mr. Orlando Rosa, MPA, the district representative from our great honorable Congresswoman Mokhtarma Ms. Ever Diane Clark. Give him a round of applause, please.
Hello, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. We got to see a new year. 2023 is here. Is that amazing? Congresswoman Yvette Clark could not be here, as you guys know. She's in Washington, D.C. fighting for your rights and your resources. Unfortunately, she could not be here, but I'm here to represent you on behalf of the 9th Congressional District. We want to wish everyone here in Kashmir a happy 2023. You're going to have a prosperous year. We want to make sure that you know where our office is, 222 Lenox Road. By any chance, if you need to get in touch with me, I'm going to be sitting here. I also want to let you know, does anyone know what the MBDA is? Minority Business Development Association, Administration. They are having a competition for grant money for $93 million, and you would have to apply for this. And this is going to be for women, minority, anything dealing with minority businesses, or if you're serving a minority business, or if you're a nonprofit. We are now moving aggressively in these areas because of Biden and what he's been doing. Please keep an eye out for the IRA, the Inflation Reduction Act. It is now a law to make sure that we have green energy, green resources, green jobs for our people. This is going to be the new norm, hopefully, that we will be able to translate and move our people into a better place economically. So again, my name is Orlando Ross. I want to thank you, Mr. Mansour, for bringing us here. Everyone here from the Kashmir community, happy 2023. And we pray that it will be a blessing in everyone's lives. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, and I'm really honored to introduce another great woman. She is, let me read it. She's Peace and Global Ambassador for US, this great country, and her name is Dr. Seema Kretnaya. Other than this, she is a community advocate and a cardiopulmonary surgical doctor. Welcome. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mansour. Thank you so much for having me here. And it is such a pleasure to see everyone. It's a full house. This is truly a holiday gift. There is not a single community that is not represented in this room right now. The Jewish, the Russian speaking, in my case, Chinese, Latin American, African American, Pakistani, Indian, you name it. Every community in the book is here today. Even though I am in the diplomatic community, there's one thing that I want to mention right now before I say anything else. I would like to commend our elected officials that are here. The elected officials, the specific ones that are actually here tonight, are the icons. They are the golden foundation of the New York State Assembly, of the New York State Legislature. I would like to give them a huge shout out and a round of applause right now. And this is because in seeing more and more new people get elected into the legislature, which is the most important and the most significant powerhouse of the state of New York. We rely on the golden foundation of the New York State Assembly to make the correct decisions. And we all know it's true, which is why I had to mention it before I go anywhere else. Huge shout out goes out to Orlando Ross, my great friend, and we would like to give him a huge round of applause, but also Congresswoman Yvette Clarke, who became the first vice chair of the Black Caucus of the Congress. Do you know how historic and significant it is? And she is going to continue representing us as one of the top in Washington, in the nation. We also have Congressman Hakeem Jeffries, who became the Democratic leader of the Congress. We have great friends and allies who have proven to do great work. Those are not elected officials. We have Assemblyman William Colton. You guys are not elected officials. You guys are leaders. You guys are the icons. You guys are the true representatives of humanities, of the humanity. Huge shout out to Atya Shanaz, who has actually been very significant during the last month in helping the Ukrainian refugees. Many of you do not know that she was participating and helping organize two major events to celebrate the first Christmas in the United States for Ukrainian refugees and Ukrainian refugee children. And she represented not just the Mayor's Office of Community Affairs, but the Mayor's Office in general, the administration of the Mayor. Huge shout out to Atiya Shanaz. And my great regards to the Deputy Consul General of Pakistan, and also to the Chief of Staff and City Council candidate, Susan, and the trailblazer, the star of the New York City Council, Farrah Lewis. It is so awesome to see you. And now, and of course, Mansour is the best. If he can bring all of us together, he's not just a journalist, he's an actual bridge builder. So We must absolutely, commemorate him. And a huge shout out to all of the hosts of this wonderful event. Now, a few short words about why we're here today. We are here today to find out and to acknowledge the Kashmiri community. We cannot call communities minority communities. I don't think that would be fair, because every single community is a jewel that makes up the spark of the cluster of jewels that is the globe, that is the world, that is the universe. And therefore, the Kashmiri community is a jewel that makes up the world. And that being said, we would like to acknowledge the fact that the Kashmiri community will never be left alone in a good way, will never be abandoned. We are bringing it into our circle today, right? We are bringing it into our circle. We're bringing it under our wing. We are bringing it under our umbrella. And if you look at an umbrella, it's almost like a rainbow. It's made up of parts, but those parts are very closely tied in together. We want to make sure the Kashmiri community is tied in together very closely and tightly to all of us. And remember my word, and this is not just a word. All of us are going to now raise our right hand and make a promise that everywhere we go, I want to see everybody's right hand up right now. Everybody's. We are going to make a promise that the Kashmiri community and every other community that ignorant people are calling minority, neglected, outcasted, unwanted, is going to become wanted, desired, included, multiculturally significant, and part of the great cluster of jewels that is our world from today and on. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you very much, Dr. Seema Katnaya. And before I'm going to call a very honorable woman of this beautiful city, this county, the Kings County. I'm really thankful to Dr. Bhatti Saab. He's a man who serves our community in a big way. And I was trying to, missing some person, it's okay. So, yeah. So please, when you talk about Kashmir, you should not forget the daughters of Kashmir. Without those, we are nowhere. So, because they are really the real face of Kashmir, and they are struggling inside the occupied, held Kashmir by Indian forces. So give them a big round of applause. So before calling, now I'm going to introduce our Honorable Councilwoman. She is a Brooklynite, a pro-union household community advocate, a public servant, and now a councilwoman from District 45, Ms. Farah Ann Lewis. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. We could do better than that. We're alive, we could breathe, we're smiling. Good evening, everyone. Happy New Year. You made it. Give yourselves a round of applause. Act like you made it. Give yourselves a round of applause. There's a lot of people that cannot say that, so I hope that you really, really take that in, that it is a new year, it's a new season for you all to be here and do some great things in your communities. I'm Councilmember Farah Lewis. I represent the 45th Council District in Brooklyn. It is truly an honor for me to be here, joined by the Kashmiri American Alliance, the Kashmiri community, the Pakistani community, and everyone else that's here from Brooklyn. and around the way. I was listening to the wonderful speech before and everyone that was speaking. Orlando, I'm very happy to see you here on behalf of Congresswoman Yvette Clarke. How many people know that our Congress folks are in DC right now fighting? Who stayed up till like 2 a.m. to watch them arguing and fighting? All right, so I think our Congresswoman Yvette Clarke and our Congressman Hakeem Jeffries are doing a phenomenal job in the federal government in DC right now. These folks, just like ourselves in New York City and my state elected officials and colleagues who are here, thank you for being here. It's great seeing you all. They are doing such an amazing job. So if you don't see them on the street every day in the community, know that they're fighting for you on a higher level in DC. So I wanted to remind you of all of that. As you shared earlier and as Orlando shared, it's important for you to know that you have folks fighting for you. And the other reason why I brought that up is if you don't have the right representatives in Congress, city council elected officials cannot provide the services that your communities need. So I heard Atia speak earlier about the city council providing services. We do, and you know we do because I fund you, all right? So, and there's no one that funds the AAPI community more than Sarah Lewis, correct? All right, because I found like probably over 12 organizations in our district. And I love you, and I appreciate that. So I wanted to quickly share that it's because of our folks in the federal government, we're able to provide immigration services in our local offices. Our office provides immigration services every Tuesday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. by appointment. Why do we do that? There are different peoples from every walks of life, whether if you're from the Kashmiri community, Pakistani community, Bangladeshi community, Haitian community, whatever your community is, there's always somebody with a question. Or somebody seeking to make a transition. You need a visa, you need a green card, you want to be naturalized. It's not every day that you could walk through a door, knock on a door, and get the support that you need. Our office provides that. Immigration reforms is one of our top priorities in the City Council, particularly in Council District 45. So we provide immigration services every Tuesday in our office. That's number one. Number two, we fund an organization called NILAG. NILAG provides a mobile van that provides instantaneous services on the ground. So we're gonna have services in our office from January to June, and NILAG, if you all would like, I can have the van posted on Coney Island on one of those months moving forward. Or you could come to the office. Either or, it's opportunities like these that I need to hear what you need in order for us to partner up. Is that okay? All right. So, Mr. Khan, while this is our first time hanging out, right? What we can do, and my staffer Ruth is here with me today, I'm gonna offer you the service. So we have the NILAG mobile van that provides services instantaneously on the same day. So if you want the van to be here, if you want it to be wherever you want it to be, we could do that for the month of February. And then moving forward, okay? So I want to thank you, for organizing this today. I want to thank you for supporting your community. Really appreciate you. And I'm going to get off the mic now. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm going to give you help. Let's schedule a meeting. But before I leave, I just quickly wanted to say how much I love Mansour. Let's give him a round of applause. So, a fun fact, Mansour and I went to college together. Really? Yeah, he's young like me. So, we both went to journalism school. And every time I see him as a beacon of hope for his community. Why? It's not every day you could walk into J school, and that means journalism school. It's not every day you could walk into J school, speak a different language, and have to use that language back in your community in order to give them the information. So I was the Haitian student, right? And it was interesting to watch somebody else that spoke another language be able to communicate that information to their community. So from the bottom of my heart, I want to say that I really truly appreciate you and respect you. Let's give him another round of applause. And a round of applause to Mr. Khan. Thank you for also being a beacon of hope for your community. We'll schedule time to meet. God bless.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, we studied together in CUNY School of Journalism, and give her a big round of applause, please. So, before calling another gentleman and noble person, I'll request her, because she was here from the last maybe more than 1.5 hours, and give her a big round of applause, Miss Immigrant.
Assalamu alaikum, good evening. First of all, I would like to say thank you to Manzoor for inviting us. And it's such a pleasure to be in this amazing community of Pakistani and Kashmirian and Miss Immigrant organization is here to support you. We are here to actually bring communities from different immigrant countries together to promote your culture, promote your region, and together we can do things in a big way. So we would like to invite you to join Miss Immigrant organization. Use it as a tool to promote your organization, to promote your culture, whatever it is. We are here creating this platform. Come visit different neighborhoods. There is so much here in New York City to get to know, and together we can really build a better world. And as well, we are inviting ladies and gentlemen to join us as contestants for upcoming 2023 Miss Immigrant season. We go to different communities and we unite in diversity. We let other communities to get to know you, because once we have friends in Pakistan, Bangladesh, Ukraine, India, Asia, then we learn that we are, after all, human beings. We have the same desire, the same dreams, and then we can get rid of the conflict like right now in Kashmir, because we are friends, we are family. So guys, good luck to the organization, to everyone, and we need to do things together. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, and no, I'm really honored to invite another beautiful, great gentleman. He served in Afghanistan, and he's a real fighter. He ousted a long-time politician, Mr. Peter Abbey, and recent election, Assemblyman Mr. Lester Cheng. Give him a big round of applause.
Good evening, everyone. Hope it's not too cold outside, and Happy New Year, everyone, to all. My name is Lester Chang, but thank you, Mansoor. You've been fantastic. You are a roving journalist. Roving. You went all over the place. No other place that is uncovered, you cover them very well. And thank you very much, Mr. Deacon. Welcome, and thank you for your organization, and it's fantastic. And one day, not one day, today, your organization will be on par with all other communities, which is most important, to serve our community, to take care of our family and friends. I'm also a firstborn here in America, so I know what my parents have to go through, like being immigrants. We didn't have that much services at that time, 50 years ago, 60 years ago. But now you have services that we made big groundwork, and then you, Kashmiris, have made groundwork because your population has been growing. Your needs and wants are growing. We have family and friends back home, back in our country. So they're looking forward for you to be the role models and to serve your own community. And Thank you very much. It's a big honor for me here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So thank you very much, Mr. Lester Singh, for coming here. And now I'll invite another great lady. She's running for District 43rd, I believe so. And she's Chief of Staff of our great Assemblyman, Mr. William Colton. Give her a big round of applause. Suzanne, Mohtarma Suzanne Zhuang.
Thank you. I didn't know I have a chance to speak. Thank you. I really appreciate you giving me a chance to speak. Today I see a lot of friends. You are my sisters and brothers. We are all immigrants here. We know each other. We know each other what we need. So now I'm running for City Council in 43rd District.
You got my vote.
Thank you. Thank you. Now I come here to celebrate New Year and celebrate Kashmiri American Alliance together. I didn't plan.
American Alliance.
Yes, we are Asian. We are from the same family. We are here, and we united here. I want to bring all the community united here. I want to fight for you, fight for me, fight us, for us. That's the reason I want to run for City Council. I want to empower our women's group, right?
Yes.
And also, we want to get our family members here to get served. We need more immigrant service. We need more assistance for our community. We need a lot of language support to our community. I want to bring those service and also funding to our community. So that's the reason I want to run for City Council and fight for our needs. With your support, I think I'm going to win the election. I'm the person for you. I will be your voice. So thank you so much to support me. And in June, definitely, I will come back for your votes. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Susan Zhuang. And before I call in another gentleman, I'll request one of our beloved younger brother, Imam Bilal, a real face of Kashmiri American community. Give a round of applause to our beloved brother Imam Bilal. And at this moment we also welcome Mr. Mark Mirapple. Give him a round of applause, please.
पीछे से तालियों की आवाज़ नहीं आ रही, तालियों की फुल आवाज़ आनी चाहिए, हाल में शोर होना चाहिए. थैंक यू सो मच.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله وحده والصلاة والسلام على من لا نبي بعده وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. First and foremost, I'd like to congratulate our beloved brother Sagir Khan for not only creating this beautiful organization known as Kashmiri American Alliance, but also for organizing this beautiful event. So I think it's necessary that we give him a round of applause for this beautiful event. This non-for-profit organization is really meant to help the needy and the poor, but also to spread the voice of Kashmir and to let people know about our culture, let people know about what we do, and also to speak up about the human rights violations in Kashmir. And if you were to look at the life of the Prophet ﷺ, one of the things that he really left us with was a message to help the people. As when he first came into Medina, he said, "Afshu salam wa at'imu ta'am." He said to spread peace and feed the people. So this is something that not only is our responsibility as people who are Kashmiri, but also our responsibility as Muslims in America to support the community, to teach people about who we are, and more so teach people about our religion and also to serve the community. So once again, we thank and we congratulate Sagir Khan, and I'd like to make a request to you all that this organization is just started. that this organization is started, so you know he needs your support, and we need your support. Support does not only come financially or monetarily. Support can also come in the way of you simply finding the Facebook page and liking it, sharing the pictures from the event, letting your family and friends know about the good things that are going on. And lastly, I'd like to request all of the Kashmiri leaders here that we need to really start working towards educating people about Kashmir. Yes, events like this are amazing, they're awesome. We do a lot in events like this. But we need to begin educating people about Kashmir. We need to organize events where we have a Kashmiri scholar come and educate us about what's going on in Kashmir, about the human rights violations. We need to really start working towards creating digital media and print media through which we can let the world know about what's happening in Kashmir. Look, we all differ about the political aspect of Kashmir. Where should it go? What should happen? We're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the human rights violations and also about our culture. And that's the one thing that we can agree on. Everyone in this room agrees on one thing, and that one thing is that the Kashmiris in Kashmir are suffering, and we need to speak up for them. So we need to unite on just that point. And Kashmiri American Alliance is the forum to do that. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make this a successful organization. And again, I urge all of the leaders in this room, there's a lot of people here, please come together and come together for the cause of Kashmir. Jazakumullahu khairan wa assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you very much. Before I call our Vice Consul General, before you will request our Mr. Whafel, the CEO of Bridge. It's a non-profit multicultural advocacy project, and the president of Bridge TV, Mr. Whafel. Please give him a big hand.
Good evening. What a beautiful crowd. Look at this crowd. I've never seen a crowd like this. God bless. We have Councilman Kagan here, Councilman, all the elected officials are here. It's a beautiful community. It's a beautiful night. Sagir, congratulations on the Kashmir Association. It's a beautiful community and a time of year. Beginning of winter, we just had Easter, we had Passover, we have Ramadan coming soon. It's a year of blessing, 2002-03. Anybody that heard the speech last night, 1:30 in the morning, Congressman Hakeem Jeffries, who is now the leader of the Democratic Party in Washington, made a beautiful speech, and he talked about the dreams that we all have as community individuals. The dreams that we have are coming to a fruition and coming to a reality. We're living in a society, we're living in a generation where all of us are children of one God. We celebrate together, we join together festivities. A couple of weeks ago, Sagir, we celebrated the event with the great civil rights leader, Nelson Mandela, grandson. I see my friend Atina here. Good evening. So it's great to be here, and I hope that we can continue to grow as a community. We're all children of one God, and God bless everybody, and thank you, Mansour, for putting this together. And thank you once again, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Whafel. Give him a big round, please. And I'm really honored, and we all should be honored that our respectable, honorable Vice Consul General, Mr. Nawab Adil is here. We are requesting him to come over the stage and say a few words, please. Thank you very much.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. First of all, let me convey my heartiest gratitude to Mansoor Bhai and Salim Bhai. Thank you for providing this very special opportunity. This event is very special. Special in the sense that for the very first time, I'm attending an event which name starts with Kashmir. Kashmir is a very special place for all Pakistanis and for the entire Muslim Ummah. So this event holds a greater significance. Before me, there were some very spectacular speakers, and they talked very relevantly according to the theme of today's program. But I'm personally thankful to Imam Bilal. He summarized the entire thing in just few minutes. And he was very right when he said that we need to educate people about the human rights violation in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. So taking this opportunity, I would just focus on the kind of human rights violation and the brutalities which are taking place in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. I will be just reading the message of my president, Mr. Arif Alvi, and he says, and I quote, "We pay tribute to the unparalleled commitment of the Kashmiris for the attainment of their legitimate right to self-determination. The entire Pakistani nation stands with Kashmiris. It is our firm belief that the Kashmiris will succeed in their valiant struggle to secure freedom from oppression and illegal occupation. The Jammu and Kashmir dispute is one of the oldest items on the agenda of the UN Security Council. The dispute remains unresolved due to India's obstinate refusal to honor its commitments and its disrespect for the fundamental human rights and international law. For more than 7 decades, it has been a battle of hope against overwhelming odds, of courage against fear, and of sacrifice against tyranny. But through all of it, the Kashmiri people have persisted and stood firm in the face of continuing Indian campaign of brutalization, which has used every inhuman tactic and draconian laws to perpetuate the illegal occupation in India illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. India's illegal and unilateral action of 5th August 2019 was in blatant violation of the international law, including UN Charter, 4th Geneva Convention, and other relevant UN Security Council resolutions, which stipulate that the final disposition of the state of Jammu and Kashmir will be made in accordance with the will of the people, expressed through the democratic method of a free and impartial plebiscite, conducted under the auspices of United Nations. Pakistan reiterates its call on the international community to take practical steps to hold India accountable for its gross and widespread human rights violation in IIOJK. A just and lasting solution of the Jammu and Kashmir dispute in accordance with international legitimacy is the only way to durable peace and development in the region. We assure our Kashmiri brothers and sisters that we remain resolute in our principled position on Jammu and Kashmir and will continue to stand with them in their just struggle for self-determination. Pakistan's ultimate objective is a peaceful resolution of Jammu and Kashmir dispute as per relevant UNSC resolutions in accordance with the wishes of the Kashmiri people. The message ends, unquote. Thank you. So let me also convey my gratitude to the elected officials here. In every function that I have attended in the past 2.5 years, I have attended innumerable functions, and I'm very thankful to the elected officials that in every function they come forth and support our community. And it is very encouraging to see them present in every function. So thank you very much. And taking this opportunity, let me also convey to you that Pakistan Consulate is always present to support our Kashmiri brothers and sisters. If you face any difficulty, you can visit our consulate. Regarding the various consular services, all kind of consular services are available in our consulate, and if you need any information, our website is updated regularly, so you can take benefit of it, and we are just a call away from you. So thank you very much. Thank you for providing this opportunity, and a Happy New Year.
Thank you very much, the Vice Consul said, hold India accountable for the massive human rights violation inside occupied held Jammu and Kashmir. Thank you very much, Mr. Nawab Adil Sahib. And now I'll request one of my best friend, long-standing friend. When I entered the city of New York in 2007, at the end of 2007, I met him in a beautiful place, National Hotel, under the Neptune Avenue. He's still so smart, so sweet. Mr. Eric Hagan, stay for a while. Councilman Eric Hagan is from District 47, Brooklyn. He served in different posts in city of New York as a highly respectable official, and he's from Belarus, a beautiful land, beautiful country. He's a journalist, an anchor, a host. Please give him a big round of applause. Mr. Eric Hagan.
Good evening. Wow, so many people. Nice to see you all. First of all, nice to see you. Happy New Year. I wish you only good health, happiness, a lot of good news all over the world, including from Pakistan, from Kashmir, and from Brooklyn, and from New York, from Albany, from City Hall. We need only good news. We need less crime and more smiles. I would like to thank my longtime friend Manzoor Hussain for inviting me to this beautiful gathering. I'm a journalist by trade, so we were at many events together as journalists, and he finds time for everybody, to help everyone, every organization possible. Thank you. Of course, I would like to praise my colleagues in government, Assemblyman Bill Colton, Assemblyman Lester Chan, who was just seated in the New York State Assembly. Congratulations. Of course, Susan Zhang, my future colleague in New York City Council. And of course, I know that General Counsel of Pakistan, he speaks Russian, by the way, so we can connect very easily. I would like to say that Pakistani American community has a lot to be proud of. A lot of success. Nice to see you. A lot of success in business, in politics, in community life, in economy, in sports, in medicine. Anywhere you go, you see a lot of successful Pakistani Americans. And I'm very proud to represent a lot of Pakistani Americans in my 47th district. And it looks like I'm going to represent even more Pakistani Americans in the future. If someone doesn't want Pakistani Americans, I say, give them to me. I love you. I love you.
Kashmiri Americans.
Kashmiri Americans. What not to love, like family values, hard work, love for education, pursuing the American dream. I believe it's all universal values. So I'm immigrant myself. I'm a first generation immigrant. I've been in America for 29 years. I always say that in the former Soviet Union, in the Russian alphabet, letter I is a 33rd out of 33. In English language, letter I is always capital letter in the middle of the sentence. Why? Because you are very, very, very important. Every person matters. Every person is very important. So, when you have so many people, you can elect governor, president, mayor, you can change the world. So thank you so much for inviting me. And if I could be helpful and useful in any capacity, invite me anytime. I will do my best to help. Thank you so very much.
Thank you very much. And now is the time to invite a real gentleman for whom we arranged this beautiful mega gathering. I met him a couple of years in different events, especially protesting outside the United Nations and in front of other world bodies, asking them, requesting them that the inhuman, the violations which is going inside occupied Kashmir, the held Kashmir by Indian occupied forces, the brutal forces of that part of Kashmir. I asked him, why don't you start your own organization? And he agreed, and he started this beautiful, but he's trying to serve this community with this beautiful organization with the name of Kashmiri American Alliance. A thorough gentleman, Mr. Sahir Khan, come over. Come over. Give him a round, give him a big, इसके लिए बहुत ज़्यादा तालियां बजाएं. He's a young guy, the voice of Kashmir in the United States of America. Come over, mashallah. Tell us about yourself and about this beautiful alliance, Kashmiri American Alliance.
Thank you very much. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. You know, I wasn't expecting to fill this hall, and I'm surprised myself. I think when you do good things, people will follow you. So I think we're on a right path. There's so many people to mention their name, and I'm sorry if I can't mention anybody's name, so forgive me. The reason that we are here today, my community, Kashmiri community, was lacking of all the services and basic needs. So we decided a couple of years ago that we're going to do something for our community. Maybe some people thinking we just started, but actually we didn't start it. My father started in 1974. The village that I'm from in Kashmir, there was no girls' education. I just want to give you a little background. I don't want to take too much time. So he decided that he's going to build a school for girls. So he donated his own land and he built a building for school. And he hired 4 teachers that he paid salary from his own pocket. So I believe in education, I believe in a woman empowerment. I think when our women are educated, they're self-sufficient. In 1981, my father is one of the founding fathers of Islamic Community Center on Coney Island Avenue, Makki Masjid, Makki Mosque. He's also a founding father of, we have an organization that a lot of Kashmiri that were passed away in 1980s, they didn't have any funds to send body back home. He's one of the founding father. He created an organization so we could send their body to their loved ones. So I had this passion from my father. So my dad is here, is sick, and please pray for him for his health. So now let's get to the basic. My name is Sagir Khan. I came to this country when I was 11 years old, a long time ago. Back in the 80s, Kashmiri community was harassed because we didn't know any better. We had a language problem. Most of them didn't speak English. So we were harassed, we had a hard time. Actually, our forefather, they had a really hard time. So since we came here, we went to school, we got education, we got a chance to meet all this elected official. So we learn our right from them. Kashmir is a piece of heaven on earth. If you Google it, Kashmir is one of the most beautiful valley in the entire world. Since 1947, actually, I'm not going to go to any political theme because we're launching non-profit organization. I'm going to leave it up to that. I think we all know when we're going to sit down with all of you, then we could discuss about Kashmir. Maybe you could give us advice. Maybe you could, guide us better. So, today is all about Kashmiri American Non-Profit Alliance. Our mission is to bring all the community together, especially the youth. We want to empower the youth. We want to give them education. We want to take them off drugs. We want to take them. We don't want them to join gang violence. We want them to be moral and good citizen of this country. And they are our future leaders. They're going to be senator, mayor, city council, hopefully a president of the United States. My daughter is here. She's 9 years old. Her name is Heba Khan, and she tell me, in Arabic, you call a father a baba or dad. She said, Baba, when I grow up, what I'm going to be? I said, please tell me. I'd like to know, and I'm going to mention this in the speech today, and I let the people know. She says, one day I'm going to be a president of the United States of America. So we want to empower these children to be a good moral citizen of this country. And the second thing is women. Our women were left behind. Most of them, the women that came in 80, they didn't have enough education. So we want to empower women, the young girls, so the future leader for next generation. We're not going to be here for long, and after that, I think this beautiful young lady is going to lead us to the next generation. Second thing is food security in our community. A lot of people in my community, Kashmiri community, they don't have a knowledge of basic service that city provide. So with all your help, I think we're going to learn from you so we could help each individual. So it's not just, this organization is not just for Kashmiri, it's for every single one. If you say on the bottom, it says non-profit for everyone. So every religion, every race, every caste is included in there. Recently we partnership with the Councilwoman Farah Lewis. It was very cold that day, and I got a call that, we have to give warm clothes to needy. So I didn't hesitate. I called Farah Lewis. I said, what you need and what can I provide you? She said, we need sweater, warm clothes. I said, you will have it tomorrow afternoon. And we went there, and Mr. Mark actually was at the bridge head office. And Mr. Mark Apple was there. He welcomed us with his open arm. And we're here to help. If anybody that's sitting here in this room that needs help, we're here to provide you help. We're going to ask our city council, our mayor, all the elected officials to show us a way to help our community. And don't hesitate to call me or call my organization to ask for help. I think we have a lot of speakers left, and I'm not going to take any longer time. I'd like to thank the board member of this organization who put this together. Mr. Asif Jangir is a businessman. Mr. Dr. Aurangzeb is standing right next to me. Khalid Mughal is the Vice President of Kashmiri. And also, I want to tell you something about my best friend and one of the greatest journalists, my brother Manzoor. He's also an advisor for Kashmiri American Alliance. So I'm sure in the future he will also advise us for better things. And also my sister right here, Dr. Saba. She's supporting us from day one. And I want to thank you, Dr. Saba Saiba, for being here. I want to thank Mr. Sosa, Serendipity. I believe I say it right. Mr. Sosa, me and Mr. Sosa go almost 10 years, we know each other. He has a non-profit organization. So when I mentioned that we have an event, and he said, I'm going to be there and I'm going to support you. I think he bring us some gifts. I don't know what it is. I don't know if that's for me or for you guys. Thank you, Mr. Sosa. I want to thank Naila Jaffer, Pak Sadiq non-profit organization. We've been talking on the phone and she's been helping and supporting us. Thank you, madam. Madam Atiya Shanaz, you know, she's my favorite sister. And I want to thank you for coming here and supporting us and all the PASO team. And my friend is here from Connecticut. His name is, I call him Chaudhry Zamir, so he's a Chaudhry. So thank you, Mr. Zamir, for coming here. Raja Mukhtar, Mr. Raja Muhammad Mukhtar, thank you, sir, for coming here. My brother is here, Nadeem Khan. My nephew traveled from Atlanta, Georgia to attend this event. Can you please stand up? Zaid Hussain. My other nephew, Muhammad Amar, is here. Thank you very much. Chaudhry Zohar Saab, thank you very much. Mr. Taj Khan is one of the Kashmiri leader and he always support us. Thank you, Mr. Taj. Then we have Zohar Mughal Saab. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Before we continue, we have an appetizer. Let's have a little bit appetizer, then we'll come back and we'll continue. You know what? I forgot to mention my sister is also here from Atlanta, Georgia. You know, there were no flight to JFK and LaGuardia or Newark Airport. So she told me that she has to come one way or the other. So she has to land at a White Plain Airport. So she has to drive 2 hours to come to Brooklyn. So thank you, sister, for coming. My wife is here. She always supports me, stand behind me. My 2 other sisters, Nusrat, Shamim, and Roxana, and my 2 beautiful daughters, Hiba Khan and Marwa Khan, one of the future President of the United States. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Thank you very much. Before ending this beautiful Kashmiri American Alliance gathering, we will request our sister, the face of Kashmir, the Mrs. Khan and their 2 daughters first. Those daughters, I always say in front of United Nations, bearing the Kashmiri flags and asking their rights and asking the world bodies to give the right to the Kashmiri inside Hell Kashmir. So आप आएं बाजी और आप अपने daughters को भी माशाल्लाह लेके आए ऊपर. And then I'll request our guest officials, please come on the stage. एक सेकंड आ जाए, just last, yeah. आप जी आप आए, आप जाए, can you come over here? Harry.
You mean my phone? Okay, you want a my phone? Okay.
Appetizer is ready for everyone. Please join. Thank you so much.
After that second action for 30 minutes and we have a dinner.
Yeah, but let them know why I want to talk about discretionary funds for the non-profit
Mark, you didn't even recognize me.
I did. I saw you. I didn't see you when I came in. You were here when I...
Thank you. I had got my hair done, finally.
I'm a blonde too.
Leave me alone.
It's only the appetizer. Dinner served later. Appetizer अभी लें और उसके बाद फिर dinner होगा. Thank you. Later, yeah. Dinner served later. Thank you so much. लेडीज के लिए ये फ्रंट पे हैं और जेंट्स के लिए पीछे बैक में.
Please do not leave. This is a refreshment. After that is a dinner.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम. अभी हमने कुछ स्टॉप किया है फॉर द रिफ्रेशमेंट्स. वी गोइंग टू रिज्यूम आफ्टर. ठीक है. So 15 minutes का break है. The break is for 15 minutes only and we are going to resume as soon as possible.